The following segment is sponsored by Segelke Financial Group.
Jeff Segelke is back with us today from Segelke Financial Group. Jeff, thanks so much for being here.
Thanks so much for having me. It's great to be here with you.
We love having you here and all the tips you bring for us. So we're talking investments today, how to keep up on your portfolio and why it's important at any age really to have a portfolio.
Yeah, so a lot of times people talk about your portfolio, and I bet the majority of people don't even know what you're talking about, right?
Yes, right here,
That's
right
okay.
over my
That's
head.
all right. So you're watching at home and you're saying, what are they talking about, portfolio? When we say portfolio, a lot of times what that means is your investments, your net worth. You know, it's what you're invested in. So that might be mutual funds inside of a 401k, that might be stocks or bonds, whatever it is you're invested in, that's your portfolio.
Okay.
And every once in a while, it's good to take a look at what you own so that you understand what you own, what it's doing for you, the fees you're paying, and if there's anything you should be tweaking or doing differently.
Okay, how often should we be checking in on this portfolio?
So there's two ways to look at it.
Said portfolio.
He knows that I don't have. I need to start one.
Assuming you have one of those things. You know, you don't want to look at it every day. I mean, really, most people should not be looking at their investments every day because it's going to stress you out. It's going to bother you. In fact, I had a gentleman who called into my radio show. He had just retired, and he was a dentist, and he said, for the last 3 weeks, all I've been doing in retirement is watching CNBC. I've been online all night watching my stocks and wondering why I'm losing money.
That's not a good way to enjoy your retirement.
You've been retired and every day all you're doing is watching the markets and everything. It's just like, no, that's too much stress. It was stressing him out. I said, look, come in and talk to me. Let's talk about your situation. I reviewed his portfolio, reviewed what he had, and here's what we found. I found out he had about $750,000 in his retirement accounts, which was pretty good. So he had a good amount of money. And but he was invested entirely in bonds, in bond mutual funds. And this was in a period, this was 2013, when stocks were going up a lot, bonds were actually going down. And he couldn't figure out, he's like, why am I losing money? I thought I put my money in safe bonds.
Right.
Bonds are not safe. And this is why having a review from a competent financial professional, a fiduciary like me, you know, where we can help is really looking at, okay, what do you own? And I was able to show him, look, you're in bond mutual funds. Those are terrible to be in right now, which actually that was 2013. It's the same thing today.
Okay.
Bond mutual funds are losing money because interest rates are going up. So one of the things I do is help people look at, okay, what do you own? Is it the right financial vehicle? And is there anything different you should be doing? And also, oh, by the way, what fees are you paying? We found out that inside his mutual funds, he's paying about 3% per year in fees. That's a lot.
Wow.
Because the bonds in and of themselves are probably only earning 4% a year. And if you're paying 3% per year in fees, you're netting maybe 1 if you're lucky. So having a review, having somebody, a professional, look at it and make sure it's going well and doing the right things is very important. And that should be done, I'd say, on an annual basis at least.
Okay. And what age should we start our portfolios? Is it ever too late? I mean, start today,
It's
but
never too late.
When should we start?
It's never too late. Start when you can, but as soon as possible. The sooner the better, right? It's the time value of money. The sooner you can put an investment in, you know, money into any kind of investment or savings account, the more time it has to grow. So the sooner the better. But if you're 50 years old and you have no retirement, it's not too late. Get started now. You know, start saving, start investing, create your portfolio.
And get your free guide that you have
get our free guide.
Out.
So I've created a guide, a new guide. This is something I just put together that talks about how you should be invested today, all the different types of investment options, what their fees are, hidden and disclosed, and what you need to know about it. And the other thing I'm offering today for Fresh Living viewers only, and just the first 10 callers, because I can't do everybody, but we're going to do a free portfolio review. So you're going to give us a copy of your statements. We're going to do a comprehensive analysis to tell you what you own, the fees you're paying, the performance you're getting, and what you could be doing better.
Awesome. I need to wrap up because I'm going to be the first caller. So.
Okay, awesome.
Thanks for joining us, Jeff.
Oh, thanks for having me.